I'm Barry Bergstrom, President of the Lansing Chamber of Commerce.
And I'm Kari, the Executive Director.
Coming up to lead off the parade is...
We have the TF South baseball team holding the Lansing Chamber's vision statement. And the Lansing Memorial Honor Guard. Okay. The Lansing's Veteran Memorial Honor Guard is responsible for conducting ceremonies at the Lansing Memorial. They have been participating in the parade for 18 years, and they're proud to be carrying the Lansing Village flag for the first time.
Thank you, guys.
That should be the... But right now, we have American Legion, Edward Schultz, post number 697. Post 697, and the Poppy Queen, Angel Lesniewski. Post commander is Ron Line. The auxiliary president is Donna Murphy, and the past auxiliary president is Dolores Webster. They have been a chamber member since 2003.
Coming up soon is going to be the various units of the neighborhood fire departments, Lansing, Linwood, Munster. Topped off with Lansing Fire Department's mascot.
And this, I believe, is the fire department's new bucket truck.
Look at the new ambulance, too. I've not seen that one before.
And here's Lansing's Dive Rescue. And now we have Munster's Fire Department.
Thank you, Munster, for coming today.
Thank you.
That's a beautiful truck.
Yeah. And here's our neighbor Linwood's Fire Department. Also joining us, South Holland's Fire Department and East Hazelcrest Fire Department.
Coming past the reviewing stand is now Village of Lansing Public Works vehicles. They help make the parade and our business district a wonderful place to shop.
And the Lansing Public Works is instrumental behind many village activities, including this parade, and making it go off so smoothly, as well as all of our holiday programming. And our next set of parade entrants are going to be from the Lansing Village.
We have Terry Kaptine, Dan Lysinga, Mayor Abbott, Julie Butler, Michael Stoll with his daughter in tow.
Don Myers.
And Don Myers. Hi, Donnie.
Hi. And the mayor's office has shared a recipe for the Chamber's cookbook, so make sure to get your copy and try Mayor Norm's peanut butter cookie recipe. And coming up to the stand now is Village Clerk Patty Edom. Lansing Clerk Patty Edom with Lansing Dogs Rock. Patty is reminding everyone to register their pets at the village clerk's office. The clerk's office, like the mayor's office, has been a chamber member since 1977. Like the mayor's office, the clerk's office have shared a recipe in the chamber's cookbook. The office shared one of their favorite recipes, almond cream.
Thornton Township, which we all live in here in Lansing, well, part of Bloom as well, is a big organization that is a social safety net for Lansing residents. Frank Zuccarelli, committeeman. Thank you, Frank. Thank you for coming. Kari, part of the advantage of being parade announcer is we get all this candy here at the counter.
Which is very nice.
Yes.
Very nice and very good.
Next is State Senator Donnie Trotter.
And following Senator Trotter is the Lan Oak Park District. The Lan Oak Park District Board of Commissioners oversees the operation of many programs and services, and they've done so for the past 60 years. They've been a chamber member since 1987. And earlier this morning, Barry, the Park District held its annual Just a Little Run, which is in memory of Bill and Helen Evans.
And we do have to say that part of the Park District, hi John, part of the, Denny.
Hi.
Hey. Part of the theme for this year goes on the new clock tower that Lan Oak Park District erected here in downtown Lansing. Lansing rocks around the clock.
And here's Citizens for Isaac Hayes. Mr. Isaac Hayes is a resident of Park Forest and a candidate for the United States Congress in Illinois. And here again we have Lansing's finest, the Lansing Police. The NAS Squad is a part of the community policing section of the police department. It reaches out to all citizens of the community and promotes unity and awareness. And they're followed, Barry, by the DARE vehicle, which is used by the police department to promote anti-drug programs. And again, the chamber really thanks the police because they make today possible, and they also help with many of our other events.
Coming up, of course, is the Thornton Fractional School High School Band and Choirs. Thornton Fractional High School, their band is a state runner-up at the Illinois State University Concert Band Festival. They had superior ratings for their jazz band, concert band, the Illinois High School Association Festival, 4th place indoor winter guard, 8th place overall at the Youth Music Festival, best wins, best percussion, most spirited group, and also best percussion at Lincoln Way contest. They were finally the grand champions in Sandwich, Illinois, best marchers, best music, best percussion. Now let's listen to them.
following the band is the Thornton Fractional South High School float, with students representing the different sports and clubs offered at the high school. TF South has been a long-term chamber member, and they've been a member since 1983.
Coming up is the Lansing Lions Club, obviously one of our great Lansing service organizations. The Lansing Lions have served Lansing since 1937. Hi, Jim.
And following the Lions Club is JAS Brothers. JAS Brothers makes your house feel more like a home. Contact JAS Brothers for complete home remodeling needs. Now, Jim Brown, the president of JAS Brothers, is also a chamber board member, and JAS Brothers is also featured in the chamber's cookbook. So be sure to get your copy of Jim's famous fall off the bones ribs recipe today.
Lansing Library telling us they rock, but keep quiet in the library. Yes.
Here we have Schroeder Lauer Funeral Home. This is a 1964 ambulance hearse Cadillac used before there were paramedics. Schroeder Lauer has been a chamber member since 1984.
26 years, thank you. Lansing Auto coming
Elvis.
Up now. With Elvis coming is a full-service collision center serving the Lansing and Linwood communities for 34 years. There's Elvis. Thank you,
There's
Elvis.
And check out that guitar there. Lansing Auto certainly rocks around the clock.
And they tow as well.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Isn't it great?
It's really great.
How do they do that?
I don't know.
Lansing Auto rocks big time.
And here we have Preferred Window and Door. Preferred Window and Door has been serving the Lansing community for over 15 years. Whether you need service late at night or early in the morning, you can count on Preferred Window and Door to be there and help you around the clock.
Time to replace your windows, doors, entry doors.
Very nice.
That's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
Kari, it looks like a lot of our entrants have followed a great theme for the parade, which we appreciate.
Yeah, we have some fabulous use of the theme and some fabulous floats so far. It's very, very nice.
Lansing Fashionette has been in business for 57 years, family owned and operated, and they continue to give personal and courteous help to women of all sizes. Calumet Clowns, which they have sponsored for many years, have been represented in the parade for over a decade, and they've been a chamber for over 40 years. Lansing Fashionette is also the host of the Lansing Business Women's Association and their regular meetings.
Okay, and here we have Great Lakes Banks. The associates of Great Lakes Bank are pleased to sponsor events such as the parade to help out our community and make it a special place to live. Great Lakes Bank is the oldest and largest employee-owned bank in the area. They've been a chamber member since 1994, and Laura Rubarth of Great Lakes Bank is one of the chamber's board of directors. Great Lakes Bank has also shared a recipe for chicken tetrazzini for the chamber's cookbook.
And there's Laura, rocking around.
That's Laura in the green. That's our board member.
First United Methodist Church in Lansing. With God's help, they hope to seek a strong congregation of faith and in mission, and they recently became chamber members as well. We appreciate them and their activity in the community.
And coming up is the Hammond Tech High School Tigers. The Hammond Tech Parade Float is a gift to the memory of their favorite school. Hammond Technical Vocational High School is now the Hammond Area Career Center on Soul Street in Hammond, which was open from 1919 to 1982. The parade float indicates to all that the school made a big difference in many people's lives. A dedicated teaching staff transformed thousands of young adults into a ready workforce that could skillfully demonstrate the mastery of various trades and business applications. They have many beautiful memories of the greatest high school in Hammond, and every year they honor past administrators, teachers, and alumni who made significant contributions to the school, its students, and its legacy. They celebrate what their school has meant to them by entering the float in numerous parades, approximately 17 in Northwest Indiana and Illinois.
Our next entrant is Ridge Animal Clinic on Ridge Road. Dr. Kari and staff.
Dr. Kari, who is a board member, she's actually vice president of the Lansing Chamber.
Ridge Animal Clinic's mission is to provide exceptional health care for every pet and to continually strive for improvement and a superior standard of service to their clients. They also perform all their surgeries using up-to-date modern technology and use of lasers.
And following Ridge Animal is Subway. Subway reminds you to eat fresh, and they have been a chamber member since 1994.
16 years, Kari. Next is First Reformed Church. They ask you to come visit them in the First Reformed Church of Lansing, where friends become family, just like Lansing. First Reformed is located just down the street at 3134 Ridge Road on the corner of Ridge and Burnham.
Okay, and here we have Comfort Suites. Looks like Comfort Suites Hotel knows how to have a good time. Mention this float and receive a discount on one night stay. Comfort Suites is also offering a discount on the Chamber's new discount cards as well, which you can buy in the Chamber's office after today. Comfort Suites has been a Chamber member since 1998, 12 years.
Chicago Laser and Computer Sales. What a great float with a replica of the clock tower. They have serviced and rocked Lansing with off-the-chart deals on computers, from ink and toners to repairs and upgrades. They've been a member for 13 years, since 1997.
Very nice float.
Oh, wow.
And following up, we have the Lansing Junior Women's Club. The Lansing Junior Women's Club was organized in 1947, and they participate in many community projects. They've been a chamber member since 2008.
LARC, which is sponsored by First National Bank. Thank you. LARC is a private not-for-profit organization dedicated to providing developmentally disabled adults with an opportunity to work, live, and participate in their community. Originally formed as a school for mentally retarded children in 1956, the Lansing School of Special Education, which was located on Wentworth Avenue, but LARC currently provides day training and work activity to approximately 90 adults from the South Chicagoland suburbs in Northwest Indiana.
And here we have another very nice replica of the Park Plaza clock. Coming up is New Hope Church. At New Hope Church, they believe that Jesus Christ is the rock on which we stand. New Hope Church is a new chamber member. We welcome them.
Coming up is the Crete Garden Center and Nursery from Crete, Illinois, of course. One of our neighbors, and they are full garden center and nursery, have fertilizer for every season and a large selection of plants. Provide a number of gardening services. And they're giving us some real rock and roll music.
Okay, and following Crete, we have the Loyal Order of Moose. The Loyal Order of Moose helps young people at Moose Heart in Aurora. They also help the elderly people at Moose Haven in Florida. And happy birthday to Kelly Brunke.
Excited to announce our next entry, which is Ted's Feed Store. If you've gone down Burnham Avenue, you can't hardly miss their new construction going up with a brand new building added on. They've been serving Lansing for over 60 years and still growing. They've been a member since 1992 for 18 years. And we're looking forward to their grand opening very soon.
In following Ted's, we have the Lansing Business Women's Association. The Lansing Business Women's Association is a nonprofit organization for women who are business owners or women in a managerial position who work or live in Lansing. Their purpose is to offer reinforcement and encouragement, provide enriched business and personal contact, and to promote a thriving business climate in our town. They have been a chamber member since 1986.
And Jackie Protzman, one of our former directors and president of Lansing Chamber, and owner of Lansing Fashionette, sitting in the front seat.
And actually there's June Cole, who is now the current president, and Marilyn Coy in there.
Advanced Realty is our next float. Advanced Realty Group believes that there is no place like home, especially your home. They are neighborhood realtors who are professional, dedicated, and ethical. They've been a member since 2008. We appreciate their membership and their beautiful float.
And here we have Ridgeway Chevrolet. Ridgeway Chevrolet is celebrating 83 years of service to the Lansing area. They are here to stay, and they have been a chamber member since 1990. And there's Bob Van.
Hi, Bob.
Hi.
And our next entrant is Popolanos, who also has one of their wonderful Old World Neapolitan lasagna entries in the cookbook. Great Italian restaurant right here in Lansing on Torrance Avenue.
And Popolanos has been serving Lansing for over 28 years. They have homemade Italian dishes and award-winning pizza. They've been a longtime chamber member, very supportive of chamber activities, and they've been a member since 1990. And here is St. Anne's School. St. Anne Catholic Parish and School is now registering preschool through 8th grade. They are a new chamber member.
They also sponsor various scouting groups, and we see them marching behind as part of the St. Anne Parish scouting groups.
Oh my, Barry, I see a big red shoe coming down the street.
I think I see it too. I wonder if that could possibly be Ronald McDonald.
And it is Ronald McDonald.
Yay! Ronald enjoys drinking the new frappe at McDonald's, and they've been members for 24 years, since 1986.
Hi, Ronald.
Hey, Ronald.
And following McDonald's is Beggar's Pizza. Come rock at Beggar's Pizza. They are a longtime chamber member. They've been a member since 1996.
What a wonderful decoration on it, too. Rock and roll. Guitars,
and they're
balloons.
setting for, look at the beautiful balloon confetti.
Oh, look at the... Camp Quality of Illinois. Camp Quality of Illinois offers a week of camping and support to children who have been diagnosed with cancer. The camp is free of charge to the children and parents. They are celebrating 15 years as Camp Quality. What an excellent organization and a lot that they do for kids.
And following Camp Quality is the Lansing Knights of Columbus. The Knights of Columbus are celebrating 58 years of helping many people in the community, like the Lansing Food Pantry and the Special Olympics swim team. The swim team sent 31 athletes to state swim meet this year. They're chamber member new this year.
Following Knights of Columbus is ABC Medical Services, a new business in Lansing. Hi, doctor. ABC is new to Lansing, located at the corner of Ridge and Wentworth, and it takes a team effort to provide effective, compassionate care to those who need it, and ABC Medical is dedicated to serving those needs.
And then we have Grace Reformed Church. Grace Reformed Church is next to the Lansing Library. They offer a neighborhood-friendly service each Sunday with many small group studies, youth group, and children's church. Grace Reformed Church is proud to announce their popular annual vacation Bible school in June.
Coming up, of course, is the Geek Squad from Best Buy. It's their home theater install unit.
And coming up, we have the Woodmen of the World. The Woodmen of the World Lodge 298 is located in Lansing. They rock around the clock with Elvis. Contact the Woodmen of the World if your school, church, or nonprofit organization needs a free United States flag.
Next is Calvin Coolidge Elementary School in Lansing on Henry Street. And Lansing Coolidge rocks and rolls to the top of education. There we got some great costumes there and rockers.
And following is Oakland Elementary School. Oakland students will rock the future. Oakland rocks around the clock.
Revis School is represented here by their PTA, Homework Club, and Multicultural Club. Enjoy the traditional attire and dances from Mexico and Africa as they display what diversity in Lansing rocks around the clock. Revis rocks with diversity. And we've got a globe there on the back, Earth with all the different countries represented.
And the girls have such beautiful costumes.
This year's theme at Revis, we wanted to pull from the different cultures that exist at Revis, and we wanted to, let those be on display. To make the float, there was a lot of paperwork done. We had plenty of cutting of the construction paper, and then the technique of kind of curling the paper with scissors. You know how we do our ribbons with gifts. And also you have the tissue paper that's been folded and then made into these beautiful flowers that you see. We then affixed the flags to the background of the yellow, and then we use wire to go ahead and hang it on top of our float.
And following Revis, we have Lester Crawl. We're learning rocks. And another nice rendition of the clock tower.
And they've got actual clocks in it. Yep. The Memorial Junior High School band, Lansing, with a population of 29,000 in the south suburbs on the Indiana border, is extremely proud of their Memorial Junior High School music department. The 150 students in the music program sport 3 levels of bands, which are beginning, cadet, and concert, a jazz band, a concert choir, and a marching band. The concert choir and marching band make up the marching unit today, as the concert choir students compose the color guard of this marching unit.
The concert band has won the coveted title of Super State Champions 3 times in statewide competition held at the University of Illinois in Champaign-Urbana. The concert band won Grand Champion of the junior high class in the Midwest Music Festival each of the 5 times they competed. The Illinois State University in Normal, Illinois held a junior high band contest with our concert band winning Best Band in Class 3A 2 times and overall Grand Champions of the festival.
We agree that this is one of Illinois' best marching bands and concert bands, and we're pleased to have them with us here in Lansing.
Okay, and here we have Famous Burritos Express. They're a new chamber member, and they have recently expanded, and they now offer dine-in services.
The shopper coming up, by the way, you'll see in a separate interview how they put together their float by LNN. And Shopper is a free community paper, as you know, that has been a good neighbor to Lansing businesses by helping them to achieve marketing success through advertising. The Shopper is family-owned and operated for over 50 years. They've been a member since 1980 for 20 years. 30 years.
30 years. And they are active in the chamber, and they have contributed to our cookbook.
We have not been in the parade for quite some time now, but we're looking forward to re-entry back with the chamber and the local neighbors, the good neighbors that we can enjoy and let them know that we're here for them. The construction of the jukebox is the main piece to our float, is basically just bits and pieces that we've come across. We have 2 great big boxes, postal boxes, that we have transformed on top of each other to build big enough to make a giant jukebox, along with a couple of special effects like pool noodles and chicken wire and a little bit of our own printing in-house here that will create the effect of the jukebox. We're actually going to have a little electricity attached with it. There's actually going to be a strobe light inserted into the bottom of the jukebox, creating a light effect that will go on down the street as we're floating down the street there in the parade.
And here we have Boy Scout Troop number 276. They're sponsored by the American Legion Post 697, and they have been serving area youth for over 50 years. The Boy Scouts of America are celebrating 100 years.
And as the sign says, Boy Scouts of America has timeless values.
And earlier this week, too, Channel 4 was able to catch up with the Boy Scout troop.
The Boy Scout troop's been in Lansing for 55 years, and this is our 7th year in the Good Neighbor Parade. You know, at one of our meetings, the boys got together and decided on the theme and the construction of the float. They built a framework on which they will hang the troop banner, the national banner, and the banners that have the 12 points of the Scout oath on it. They're using magic markers to write in the 12 points, and then they painted the framework and are currently designing the clock tower, which will be written in with markers. Well, this year's parade theme ties in very well with the 100th anniversary of Boy Scouts in America and the timeless values that we have come to instill in the boys and in the village of Lansing.
Gordon Food Service in Lansing off of Torrance Avenue is where you'll find quality food products for your family needs and events. They are open to the public, do not need a membership, and they've been a member of the chamber since 1996. There they're showing everything you can get.
And here comes the Lansing Food Pantry. The Lansing Food Pantry would like to thank the community for their support and their generosity.
Lansing Food Pantry serves a lot of individuals in Lansing that are in need of extra food to sustain themselves, and they do an excellent job, and fortunately a lot of organizations contribute to their support. Providence Bank is about service. They are committed to the neighborhood they serve. They have incorporated the Providence Bank Stewardship Program into their corporate principle. They've been a member since 2006 and located on the Airport Road, one of their locations, and in the surrounding communities.
And here comes one of our new chamber members, Kut Above Salon and Day Spa in Munster, Indiana. Kut Above Salon and Day Spa has been dedicated to serving the community for over 32 years. They offer a wide variety of services for the whole family. Oh my, and look what we have coming up, Barry.
It's Lenny Q's Barbecue, and it's obviously no coincidence that on top of the van is a little peachy pig, because they're certainly known for their pork, and we thank Lansing. They want to thank Lansing for all its support. They're celebrating their first anniversary this year. Lynn Cartwright is also a chamber board director, and Lenny Q's is also featured in the cookbook for Lansing, as well as on the discount card. So you have many opportunities to go to Lenny Q's. One of her recipes is her special So Good banana bread.
And here comes Wingstop. Wingstop has been a chamber member since 2009. Wingstop in Lansing has been voted the best wings in America. And with Wingstop, you can dine in, you can carry out. And here we have our new chamber member, Wish Photography. Wish Photography provides photography services with a personal touch. Wish Photography, they photograph who you are. Weddings and business events, when life happens, capture it with Wish Photography.
Speaking of restaurants, we have J.J. Kelly's coming up, and they are really rocking the street here in their Irish green shirts and float. And J.J. Kelly's has been in Lansing for over 22 years. Joe Ellen is one of our board directors, and for those J.J. Kelly fans, her chopped chicken salad is featured in the Lansing cookbook.
Okay, and following J.J. Kelly's, we have Macaulay Real Estate. Macaulay Real Estate would like to welcome Edward Sotelo to their organization in Tinley Park. Edward is from Lansing and has the tools to get you in your new home.
Bottoms Up, located on Thornton Lansing Road. They have their grand opening party on June 5th. We're welcoming back Bottoms Up, and I understand it's going to be newer and better and the best beer garden in the area for outside restaurants. And we're looking forward to their grand reopening.
And here we have, again, new chamber member, new business in town, the Christian Community Health Center. Christian Community Health Center, Healthy Choices Counseling Center provides services to the community. The Christian Community Health Center is located on the corner of Torrance and Thornton Lansing Road. As I mentioned, they're a new chamber member, and they've shared a recipe for the chamber's cookbook.
Experimental Aircraft Association, Chapter 260, out of Crete, Illinois, is rocking with our parade as they bring us their experimental aircraft with Snoopy the dog, I believe,
the Red
piloting.
Baron, right?
Red Baron, I'm sorry.
Pancake breakfast at Lansing Airport, hosted by the Experimental Aircraft Association, Chapter 260, and the Joliet Regional Model A Restorers Club.
Okay, and here we have the Kiwanis Club of Lansing. Kiwanis are a global organization of volunteers dedicated to serve the communities while providing members with an opportunity for personal growth. For membership information, contact Harry Morton at 708-862-8583. The Quanties have been a chamber member since 2001, and today they had their pancake breakfast. We thank the Quanties for all their support.
Next is the Lansing Girl Scout Troop.
The parade theme Rock Around the Clock Tower, inspired our girls to come up with kind of a 50s theme. So we played with the idea of a float, and so we wanted to make an actual root beer float. We'll have ice cream balls that we're going to make out of stuffed paper in trash bags so that we get the white of a vanilla scoop ice cream. And then we're going to create a straw out of PVC, and also we have cherries that we've been working on that we're going to put in there as well.
And here we have the American Cancer Society. The American Cancer Society would like to invite you and your family to come join them on June 26th and June 27th at Thornton Fractional North High School for their signature event, the Relay for Life.
The relay rocks that they put on. St. John Lutheran School and Church, located on 181st and Wentworth Avenue, just north of Ridge Road. Mentions that Jesus is my rock, and my rocks around the clock.
And here we have Salon Voltaire. Looking for something new and different? Please come and visit Salon Voltaire. Thank you.
You got it. Salon Voltaire is located at 3400 Ridge Road in Lansing. The Lansing Historical Society, located in the basement of the Lansing Public Library. Hi, Tony DeAngelis. Hey. And it supports and reflects all of our Lansing history. You should really have an opportunity to go there. You'll certainly enjoy it.
And here we have the Lansing Copper Muggers Club, again a fine rendition of the clock tower. They're long-standing chamber members since 1982. The Lansing Copper Muggers have been very big supporters of the Lansing Chamber and its programs, as well as supporters of many other organizations in town. We are deeply indebted to the Copper Muggers. We thank them very much. Oh my, there's Flossie. This is Pilato Dental Care. A 1932 Victoria Coupe is being driven by Dr. Nicholas Pilato with his associate Dr. Richard Stiles and the Pilato Dental Care team. Flossing and brushing around the clock. We've been a chamber member since 2001. Nice car.
Yeah. 1932 Victoria Coupe. Coming up is a Park Service Station, family-owned and operated in Lansing on Torrance Avenue for over 50 years. They've been a chamber member for 20 years. Also owned by one of our village trustees, Kari Captine. And they're towing a nice Monte Carlo there.
Okay, and here we have Porter's Apparel. Porter's is here for all your promotional and uniform needs. They've been serving Illinois and Indiana since 1951, and they continue to put their customers first. Their answer to your question is yes, we can.
Coming up before the music hits us here is the Ileana Christian Marching Band. They've received superior ratings at the Midwest Band Festival and has received superior ratings as well at Super State Festival held down at University of Illinois. Very good.
Yeah, very good.
And they also have their color guard, flag team.
Very nice. And here we have First Baptist Church. Come and join First Baptist Church and Place for Your Family, located in South Holland, Illinois.
There's a Hummer 3. First Baptist Church of South Holland has come out in throngs here. That's great. Appreciate your participation.
And here we have Bethel Christian Reformed Church, located at 3500 Glenwood Lansing Road in Lansing, Illinois.
They're announcing their Vacation Bible School from June 21st to the 25th, 9 a.m. to noon on 3500 Glenwood Lansing Road. Obviously, their theme this year is Egypt.
And Joseph's Journey.
Advanced Auto Parts. And that bright, shiny red Corvette there keeps your cars running.
And following Advanced Auto Parts is the Windy City Pro Wrestling Group. Windy City Pro Wrestling is located in Chicago, Illinois. They're celebrating 23 years. And they have an upcoming show on May 22nd at TF South at 7:30 p.m.
Next is the American Greyhound organization. It's a not-for-profit organization dedicated to finding good homes and loving people for racing greyhounds once their careers are over at the racetrack.
And here we have a greyhound dressed as Elvis coming up.
Here they've got an old Cutlass.
Okay, and here we have Betsy's Shirt Lettering. Betsy's Shirt Lettering in Lansing rocks around the clock to get your orders out on time. Stop by and see Elvis in their art department. Betsy's Shirt Lettering has been a chamber member since 1986, and they're also featured in our chamber cookbook. Come check out Betsy's 5-cheese pasta.
Hey! Walt Food Centers, located in South Holland and Dyer and a number of other surrounding suburbs. They've been in business since 1937.
And here we have the Lansing Swim Organization. The Lansing Swim Organization has been a part of our community for over 40 years.
Exactly.
Lansing rocks around the clock, and Lansing Swim Organization swims around the clock.
Splish Splash, Lansing Swim Organization, swimming a lap. We're swimming to beat the clock tonight. Next is the Living Word Church. Living Word Church, Soul Train, spreading the good news that Jesus is the rock of all ages. Jesus keeps rocking around the clock. We've got a little train there. Oh Lord, my rock, Jesus loves Lansing. My God is my rock.
Okay, and following them, we have South Lake County Agricultural Society. South Lake County Agricultural Historical Society is a group of people saving old machinery and tools. They have a power show at the Lake County Fairgrounds July 10th and July 11th.
I have a friend that comes up from Florida every year just to come to the agriculture show. Masonic organization in our next vehicle, Masons for a Better World. Obviously, they're located on Torrance Avenue.
That's an old car. Is it a Ford? Beautiful car.
Yes. Apex Services have been chamber members since 2010, and they're involved in seal coating, striping, patching, holiday lighting. They're serving up rocking values.
And they give special thanks to their car hops from TF United Girls Soccer. All right, and following Apex, we have Norm's Military. This is a fully equipped original Korean War military Jeep, complete with reenactment soldiers. Norm's Military has been a chamber member since 2008. They're very supportive of us, and we very much appreciate them.
Thank you very much. U.S. Cellular, located on 169th and Torrance Avenue. For all your cellular and internet needs, stop by and visit U.S. Cellular or give them a call. Hopefully on your cell phone.
And here we have PASS Pregnancy Care Centers. PASS has been serving clients in the south suburbs for over 27 years, and PASS wishes to thank the Lansing community for their support.
Oh, see the cradle rocking?
Yeah. All right, here's Cricket.
Cricket Communications for broadband, for telephone, and your other communication needs. Located 169th and Torrance Avenue.
And we also have here the Columbian Club and Ace Catering, new chamber members. The Columbian Club of Lansing and Ace Catering offer a full-service restaurant, which is open Friday and Saturday evenings. They have banquet facilities available with a wide variety of package options available, and also a sports bar with entertainment and a beer garden.
They're located, obviously, at Knights of Columbus Hall.
We also have B&K Equipment. They sell and service gasoline dispensing equipment.
Next is Trinity Lutheran Church and School. They believe Jesus is the rock of all of our times. Yes.
Okay, and here we have Lansing Engine Works. Again, a new chamber member. Lansing Engine Works is your one-stop shop for all of your outdoor power equipment needs. Sales, service, or parts. If it has a small engine on it, we sell it or they repair it. Yeah.
Yes.
You are very good and creative. Okay, and here's Princess Boss Inc., a new company in Linwood. It's a dress-up party playhouse for young girls. They specialize in making your daughter's special day a memorable one, featuring a salon, karaoke, and dress-up.
Oh, girls.
And don't they all look pretty?
Yes. I think that would be a good time. R&R Yard Design. It's a family-owned business creating yards you can be proud of since 1995. R&R specializes in lawn maintenance, snow and ice control, but lawns are not their only thing that they can do. Anything that needs a little revamping, they can spruce up your outdoor lighting, install paver patio bricks, driveways, build retaining walls, and much, much more. Let R&R bring you back to your backyard. Create the yard that you're proud of.
Mayor Michelle, Calumet City, prevents supper under the Stars concert series.
The meat is on the stove, the bread is getting hot. Now everybody come and taste the pots of pop and chocolates. Everybody, there's everybody. Oh, I'll say it to the store, let's buy some more and have a party tonight. We're gonna have a party.
As soon as we get to the music. Lansing Old Timers Youth Sports. They sponsor Lions football and cheerleaders, Little League baseball, girls softball, volleyball, Challenger baseball, and Babe Ruth baseball. Over 1,500 participants involved in the Lansing Old Timers program. They've been a chamber member since 1988. Obviously serving a lot of our youth. Coming up is a big fancy truck rig, flatbed with Lansing Old Timers girls softball and the other cheers and palms.
Volleyball.
Baseball, and of course football as well.
Look at those awards.
This brings us to the end of our 43rd annual Good Neighbor Parade. Remember, be a good neighbor to your friends in Lansing, as the businesses are. Support the Lansing Chamber of Commerce and its members. And we want to thank everybody for coming out. And I promised you there was no rain, and I followed through.
And I thank you for that too, Barry. And it looks like we're going to get a little bit of sun now. So thank you all very much for coming out. Please do come and see us at the chamber. We've got cookbooks on sale, discount cards. We got a Be the First to Know program to help you stay in touch with what's going on in the community and all the events that are being held to support you all. We thank you so much for coming out.